Hail, hail, the gang's all here. Hey everybody, welcome to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN AM 830. I'm Ryan Maloney, your host, and of course I am joined by the one, the only, thank God, incomparable
Spirits meeting.
Randall, no,
Kenny, what?
Randall J. Bird, and of course by the beverage whisperer himself, there'd be Kenny Sadowski.
Good morning.
Kenny we were far flung last week. Kenny was in Iceland.
Yeah.
And I was in Texas. I don't think there could be. That's pretty good. Pretty good climate, different climates, I would say. How was Iceland?
Iceland was cold. They speak in terms of Celsius, but for us Americans, it was in the 50s, and it's only dark about 4 hours a night.
So you had a lot of fun then. Yeah.
What I remember of it.
What you remember it? Okay. I was in the great state of Texas. Randall, where were you?
And the stars are bright.
Very much so, sir.
Yeah. I was, laid out with some back pain.
Oh, great. So we all were having a pretty good time then. All right. So Ray's not here this week. He's had a prior obligation that he's taking care of. Kenny came in a little bit early. So I think it's only fair that we do Kenny's homework.
Started off
I
instead of the wine of the
week
week.
of the show.
Well,
No, we'll do Kenny's homework first.
okay.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there. All right,
This
Kenny.
is usually an effort to get Ray, moved along out the door. So just that you,
Yeah,
might,
yeah.
you might even get the drinking.
Yeah, might even get. Yeah, we might get there. All right. So I got these. I think I got Spiked 4 Electro
No, Spiked Aid.
Spike. What?
Spike. Let me see
What?
that.
The Spike 4.
Oh,
IV.
Spike.
IV.
Actually,
Is it IV?
Yeah, it's Spiked
Well,
IV.
I always think in Roman numerals. Sorry.
Well,
That's 4.
There are 4 flavors.
Oh, well, okay. Then I'm not that far off.
And what we say is we couldn't do that label. The FDA thought it was too much of a claim. So it's now Spiked Aid. Those are collector's items.
Oh, these are collectors. Does it still taste the same?
Yeah, the liquid's the same.
All right. So let's start with lemon lime. They're electro spiked vodka. We'll start with the lemon lime then. So we're trying to get through some of Kenny's. Oh, yeah, it is. That is a bright
Yeller.
Mountainy
Dewy.
Yeah, mountain sort of dew color.
Mountain Dew
Is that a Pantone color? Mountain Dew.
Yes, I believe it is.
All right, let's pass this to our studio audience to make sure that they get it.
Pantone Energy.
Pantone Energy. All right, so explain a
so-
little about this, Mr.
Yeah. And I'm interested
Sadowski.
also in that. What's the 4? Why did that run afoul?
No,
IV.
like
It was
liquid
for IV.
Oh,
Like-
so
like
it's a medical.
right. We were doing a
You could say no, it's 4. It's Roman numerals,
right.
and you could have got away with it.
Spiked for your health.
Yeah.
Spiked for your enjoyment.
So
No, but it was we were sort of going after a market that hadn't been tapped yet in the RTG, as we call it on this pulpit.
Mhm. There you go.
And the non-carbonated sort of isotonic-esque, think Gatorade, Powerade, Body Armor, etc. And the powdered version of those drinks that have made Unilever paid over $1 billion for Spiked IV. So we were trying to do Spiked IV, and it didn't clear the ATF and the FDA because you can't make any sort of claims with beverage alcohol.
medical claims. You
Medical
can't. So even if you thought it was like could help.
This is
with
why I should have been on your
hangover,
legal team, though.
This
Spike
is
4.
why IV, because it sounds like a medical term, even though you're not actually using it as an IV. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. So, all right. So, yeah, very Gator-esque. Good. I mean, they taste great.
Drinkable, right?
They're definitely drinkable. I mean, if you like electrolyte drinks, these are fit right into the category.
Right. So for a warm day like today,
Yep.
any August day, hopefully,
The dog days of summer.
the dog days
I like
of
fruit
summer.
punch. I think a little bit better, but it's a little sweeter though too.
Yeah. The early, speaking of early adopters, Stop and Shop and Price Choppers have Halloween candy out already, and it's August 1st or something.
That's okay. The pumpkin beers are out, I think, right? Yeah.
So
we'll
what's
be
the
getting
ABV?
into that once we get through the dog days of summer. The ABV on this is 4.5.
Yep.
Oh, so if it was 4, you could,
Right.
Yeah, you could have said 4 and you could have got away with
Right.
it, and you don't listen to me. Anyways, so where's this product going? Is it in production now? Is it out there?
Yes, Spiked Aid, the current
Yeah.
name, is not in Massachusetts as of yet, but I do I've heard rumblings that the Massachusetts distributors have been presented.
Nice.
Probably going to be the Miller Molson Coors network.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so that's some of Kenny's homework. What's this other one I have?
all
here?
right. So that's
Is this
that
yours?
homework is overdue
this-
because they've now changed the
Oh,
label.
yeah.
on it,
Is
right?
this yours? Collab?
Oh my goodness, yes. That
This
is
is-
from Iceland.
Oh, well,
Okay.
Icelandia.
how apropos. It's almost like we planned something on the show.
How much have you neglected your homework that this is all?
Oh my goodness.
Way too much.
Well,
That's why
that-
we're trying to get to it.
That collab is from, I brought that back from last year's trip to
All right,
Iceland.
what is this? It's called Collab,
Yeah.
and this
It's a
coffee-
collagen. It's a collagen beverage.
collagen beverage.
I am talking about that is the largest non-Coke or Pepsi beverage on the island in the country.
Really?
Okay.
In the country of Iceland?
Yes.
It's a pretty big country, you say?
Well, to give you an idea, the population is 375,000 people.
Yeah. How much is the
What's the-
population in Massachusetts?
What's their drinking culture?
They drink a lot. They eat everything that they can catch. I mean, it's really,
Right.
it's quite, I mean, when I first joined the Icelandic Glacial Water Board, the first meeting in Iceland, which was last October, I had to have fermented shark.
Yeah.
That is
yeah.
less
heard
than
that.
ideal.
Yeah, I've heard about.
They,
I've heard
they eat everything
horror
they
stories.
catch, and they give you a pair of track shoes when you get there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
they can catch it.
you're scared the whole time.
exactly.
All right.
Yep.
Good lemon lime sort of more on the lemon side flavor. The only thing I don't like is the
coffin.
I know it's its translations work differently. It's collagen.
Yep.
And it's a silver can with white background and a light yellow contrast, which means you can't read this can if you tried.
Yeah.
Let me see,
Right.
let me shine some light on it and see if I can,
Yeah.
I can
now
get
you're
it down.
blind to me with
Yeah,
it.
It might
blind
not
is-
even be in English, so
It's
it
not
might
in
be
English.
irrelevant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's irrelevant. It's
So
not even in
what
English.
would I mean? You're,
So
we're
it's
not, you're not
collagen for my skin's gonna
advertising
be good?
this, for the health benefits, but why collagen? What is?
Well, it
the-
is. It is. This one is
Well,
because it's no alcohol, right?
Right. This is not
Oh,
alcohol.
this is just
Yeah,
a,
yeah,
a
this is-
soft drink essentially.
Yeah, this is, I just thought if you were to see the shelf space that this brand has all over, whether it's they don't have 7-Elevens, but actually they have 10-Elevens, which is kind of funny because those are the hours that they're open,
Yeah.
10 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Yeah. And it's still light out.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
except
In
in the winter, when
in the winter, it's not.
yeah,
So, but what is so what? I don't even know why would.
Collagen
You,
in
the
it.
health benefit
Yeah.
is fish oil.
okay.
And fish oil is good for both your heart and your joints. If
Nice.
you
Okay.
believe the science that's out so far. But what's amazing to me is just how ingrained it is in their culture. I mean, obviously it's 375,000 people. They do get between 2.2 and 2.5 million tourists a year. So tourism
Yeah,
is their
it's
number
huge.
one
Right.
industry. But
Well, yeah, I would be surprised if like people are bringing this home. It tastes great. It's really flavorful.
yeah, I mean, one of the things that I was told about in advance, and I don't find it offensive, is the viscosity is a little bit thicker than it's not. If you were to drink that whole thing, you would start to notice it at the end,
Yeah,
where it's sort of more viscous than
it is. I noticed that
yeah.
right away. It's
Yeah.
actually it weighs on my tongue, so to speak.
Yep.
It's not thin. It's not thin.
No.
What do you want from me, Randall?
That is the collagen.
Interesting. All right. Well, we got through like we got through like I don't know,
An
maybe
iota.
an iota of Kenny's homework,
Yeah.
but at least we tried.
There's the reason he's
getting-
in summer school because he didn't finish his homework.
He didn't finish his homework. All right. How much time we got left, Ted?
Wow.
Now? All right. Well, then Randall's going to take us out
Well,
of
I'm
here.
going to tell you that you're listening. It's the Liquor Talking here on WCRN. We're going to take a commercial break. Be back on the other side with more of It's the Liquor Talking and some Facebook Live video during the break if you happen to be following us on those platforms.
All right, since we're on break, and we're gonna do one more because Kenny brought us one more thing to try.
Two.
Well, I know, but he brought us one more thing like for now, and I figured we'd do this because Moth is now available in the States, and I don't know why we don't have it anymore now. I don't know if it's switched wholesalers or not, but I definitely want to get it back again. But I figured you brought us back a can of Moth Negroni, which is gin, vermouth, and Amaro at 14.9% ABV, and this is in the can. I love this. I love their slogan. We are the all butterflies of the night, which is a moth. But moth stands for what?
I don't even know.
It does stand for something. It does.
And I'm an investor. I should know.
You should know. I'm just seeing if there's anything else on here that we should know about before we
Small
try
can
this.
size. What's the ABV?
Yeah, it's Tarquin.
14.9.
It's Tarquin's gin, which is a good gin. We don't really you can get it in the United States, but you don't see it that often, unfortunately, because it actually is quite good. 14.9%. It's non-carbonated, or it should be.
I was going to say, as he gets sprayed.
It should be. Here you go.
Yeah, you're shaking it
You
up
should
pretty
be.
cavalierly.
No, I you can tell there was about the pressure in the bottle, or in the can, I should say. I'll pour those for our studio audience and Johnny.
Now, the only other thing I would like to add about this one is this did make the journey across the proverbial pond.
Yes.
Moth that you would carry in this store is domestically produced. They do have, and that's one of the reasons they are not happy with both the sales velocity when they launched it here and the quality of when they tried to produce it in the US.
Okay.
So they have 4 or 5 or 6 SKUs in the US, but that's not one of them.
This is not one. Okay. And I love a good Negroni, so let's try to see what it is. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yep.
I like that. Like, again, it's one of those type of things is like,
We've been on
Did Johnny
a
get any?
run
Yeah, I give Johnny. I get
with Amaro-based drinks recently for the summer.
Don't be
We've been a
bitter
little
about
bit
that.
bitter.
No.
Don't be bitter.
I've been enjoying it, but
The sun will come out tomorrow.
If I were to go back in time, I don't.
I
think
just
we'd
feel like
had
the world's
quite-
greatest
yeah,
dad
I've-
joke.
Yeah, and I just passed right over it. So, talk about low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
But
Well, it was good.
we've had a run of the Amaros, and I'm not
Yeah.
complaining, but it really, I think, is kind of coming into its own in the last few years.
Oh, I
I mean,
so.
it's always been around as part of mixed drinks and stuff, but
been
like,
around
I think
forever.
it's
Amaros have been around
popular.
forever.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
starting to pick up some traction.
Well, we get to sort of like throw that forward. We have a
Project Brew?
Negroni
Yeah.
finished whiskey coming out soon. With the boys at Bully Boy, the guys at Bully Boy, we've taken one of their barrels of their American whiskey, which is one of my favorite. I love their stuff. I love actually American whiskey, which is something that really doesn't get enough coverage, I think. And we're putting that into a port barrel that they just aged their homemade Negronis in. So that's gonna be coming out. So I'll give you the code name, or the name of the barrel will be Amaro. Will be now Americano.
Okay.
So it's gonna be the name of it's gonna be Americano. So we're coming back, Randall. Let's go back. Johnny's giving us his new drink, and we'll start there. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN AM 830. And we were going through some stuff during the break. We tried Moth Negroni, which is not available here in the States yet. Kenny was nice enough to bring us back a can of it from across the pond. Yeah, well, you brought back 3, but we don't need to open all 3. We'll drink the rest later.
Don't
Off
threaten me
the
with
air.
a good time.
Off the air. And speaking about across the pond, John just brought us a new drink that he just came up with, or that he just made for us, I should say. It's by request from the audience. This is This is Crazy Train in honor of the passing of Ozzy Osbourne. This is a drink, and Johnny put that up on the recipe is up on the Julio's Liquors Facebook page on this feed, and it basically has in it muddled blackberries, honey, lavender syrup, currant gin, splash of lemonade, and garnished with blackberry. So try the Crazy Train, see what you think. All aboard, baby.
Yeah.
It's apropos that we're down in the metro station, though. It's all train themed.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, Johnny. Yeah, it is actually really good. It's got a little bit of sweetness, then all of a sudden it sort of like corrects itself. So it's actually a really well balanced cocktail.
So what has this always been called a Crazy Train, or is this a relatively new?
This is a drink called the Crazy Train. Am I correct on that, John? It's a gin-based drink because Ozzy was rumored to be a gin.
Any live bats in it, or?
I told him, I asked him why he wasn't garnishing this with a bat head, but
Yeah.
he didn't think that was funny.
Well, it is baseball season, so Bathead could have a double on.
Oh, that's true. There you go. There you go. Sox are doing pretty well.
Yes. Tied for the best record in Major League Baseball since July 1st.
Nice.
If anyone's asking.
No one did, but that's okay. Let that slide.
That's why I'm wearing a Savannah Bananas shirt.
There you go. Well, you got the Pan Mass Challenge hat on.
Well, Dana-Farber Cancer Research Institute, but yes.
Yes.
Pan
Your
Mass
buddy
this
was just in
weekend.
who's peddling that. Chris
Not
Hampton
selling it,
pedals a
but
lot of things.
actually, yeah.
Yeah, we actually had later on the show, we actually have we picked a barrel with him.
He's a good man.
He is a very good man, and he is pedaling in the Mass Pan Challenge there.
Pan Mass Challenge.
Pan
That's
Mass
easy
Challenge.
for
I
you
got to
to
write
say.
sooner or later. I got to write sooner or later. All right, Johnny just gave us another drink. What's
When did
this
that
one?
start?
And this be
Just-
the drink of the show.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's called the Black Sabbath.
Oh.
All right, so we're gonna try this one. This is called the Black Sabbath, John.
How many do we have of these? Is there going to be a
I don't
house
know.
of
John just like pumping him out over there. He's like he hasn't been here for a week. He's like crazy now. Ardbeg 10,
Wow.
Amaro Averna, Absinthe, Orange Bitters, and an Orange Twist. It's called the Black Sabbath. You can
That's
smell
an
the
appropriate
smoke.
name.
Is that brimstone I smell on this?
That's a
I like
Ardbeg?
that's a PD.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta say though, I like that sort of for some reason I like that sort of smoky cocktail. And I like it with like a mezcal, like a smoky mezcal, which we had this past Wednesday when we were doing Zikaru mezcal. Their 101 silver is just steaming with that smokiness, which is great. I like to make a drink with that too. But this has got that, that almost savoriness to the drink because of that smoke.
Is there any way those two could go together? Ardbeg and Zikaru?
Oh yeah, absolutely. John, make that happen. Zikaru and Ardbeg. So Johnny will come up with something.
He is.
Sure.
I see smoke coming out of his ears now.
That's just the wheels of
That's
of
just the
invention.
crazy train.
Yeah, it's just a crazy
coming out with the Black Sabbath.
Choo choo, baby, choo choo. All right. Are you making another drink over there? You're not making another.
He
drink.
is.
Oh, geez. Okay, he's making another one. Oh, this is going to be a fun show.
Already is.
All right. Enough of the foolishness. We got to get down to brass tacks. We got what do you want to try? You want to try another American whiskey? Say yes.
To whom are you asking that
You.
question?
You.
Sure.
You were
Sure.
pushing
The
for the
answer is
drink. of the-
always
oh,
yes.
Well, this is not the drink of the show,
See,
but I will. But this is this Wednesday coming up. Kitty Armand is going to be here. She represents Wyoming whiskey, and we're going to do the whole Wyoming whiskey lineup, which is fantastic. Kitty's a great presenter. She'll probably do some cocktails also. But this sort of leads into what I was saying earlier about sort of the unsung hero of the whiskey world, which is the category of American whiskey.
is this a weeder?
This is not. This is an American straight whiskey. I don't know the mash bill. I will find out this week though. but it doesn't hit any of the. It doesn't hit any of the either the barrel is probably not a new barrel, so it can't hit bourbon or rye. The majority of grain is probably not bourbon or rye to hit that. But
So it's
it
not
falls
Coleman,
into
but it could be a weeder.
it could be it could be a combination. It could be a 4 grain. The category of American whiskey is the broadest category in the whiskey category period that America has, because it's sort of a catch-all. Randall can sort of explain that, because it can even include.
Yeah, I think there's blending is a bigger category.
It's well
but
done.
Yeah, blending. Yeah, right.
Blended whiskey, but I mean, almost
is the
nobody
second
uses
one?
that. So
Well, I don't know about that anymore
What's the
because
second one? Or did you just give us 2 of each?
no, I gave you.
no,
Did I give?
Yeah.
Oh, I gave you too many. I just kept handing him down.
Don't
So
Give me one
what's
back.
the
Give
difference
me one
between
back.
these
Give me one
guys?
back. Give me one back, you
Oh.
crazy people.
Nope.
The other one was for the studio audience. There we go.
So
There you go. Thank you.
a lot of people like to be in the bourbon category. For a long time, it was a thing.
Right.
Or some people kind of like rebelled and came out with the Tennessee whiskey kind of category.
Right.
Jack Daniels.
But George Dickel, some other ones. But I mean, it's just like there is so much whiskey outside of those very strict guidelines. And as people kind of saturated the bourbon market and or the other types of markets, including rye, became very popular, other people started looking for like, well, what else is out there that's good, that's usually at a
Single malt
more
now, American single malts
right,
becoming
a little
big.
bit more reasonable price on that, or something that's a little bit off the beaten path, but still giving you good flavor. And American whiskey will deliver on that, because it can be a wheated mash bill. It could be the exact same mash bill as a bourbon whiskey,
Except
but
not done in the virgin oak
right.
virgin oak wood.
Yep.
This is called Outrider. I figured we'd try it.
I like it.
I like it too. It's actually there's a couple American whiskeys out there that are just, I think, killer. This is one of them.
And it's almost bottled in bond, right? It's 50% 100 proof, but they're not claiming that. They're saying it's a straight whiskey, which means that it's
at least 2 years
a
old.
collection of things that are also the same mash bill and the same distillery. So you're, as opposed to the blended category, which could be buying from different things and putting it together under the Wyoming label, but they could not call it straight whiskey. So
no. So this is we're gonna try this on Wednesday night along with the rest of the lineup and a couple cocktails. So if you want, go to Julio's Liquors, go to juliosliquors.com, look under tastings and events, and sign up for Kitty's tasting on Wednesday. I should point out that
they're going to have this, but other.
Oh, they're gonna have the whole lineup.
Yeah,
we're gonna try the whole lineup, including some of the national parks. That's up your alley, Randall. Some of the national parks additions. And then I just want to let everybody know on Thursday, the wine department is doing J. Lohr seminar Thursday, August 7th from 7 to 8 down the metro. So if you're going bad there, you'll see that too. So 2 nights of some really cool tastings.
Yeah, some events that you can attend.
Sorry, I don't know this brand. Is this an MGP or is this one?
No, Wyoming is their own. Wyoming is their own brand. As a matter of fact, you tried the Julio's 50th anniversary one. That's one we did with them. That's their high ride.
They have
bottles
a
of this
weeded bourbon.
Yeah,
they do have a weeded
bourbon.
bourbon. They have a weeded bourbon, but the one we had, the Julio's one, is actually their high rye.
Right.
But the weeded one was so good.
We had some of those
bottles down to Floridia.
Floridia.
When I drove down, when I sent my cars down, it was in there.
Wyoming at one point was Edrington. Is it still?
It's Edrington. It's owned by the Edrington Group, which is
also has McAllen
and Highland Park and Brugal and a couple other brands there. But they're the managers of it and stuff like that.
Right.
The founders are still there working hard, making sure that what you're getting is Wyoming whiskey.
Right. Well, I mentioned that because there's a lot of distilleries kind of in a little bit of a bind or with some slowdown in production and things like that. So distilleries, especially ones that were using a lot of the MGP liquid, are being sold off or being consolidated. And
there's going to be a lot of stuff going on this year, and we'll try to report on some of it. I know I want to get more information on it, but Uncle Nearest Distillery is being sued right now by the bank for some improprieties they're claiming. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. That's $100 million lawsuit coming up with that. So which has been a touted distillery for the last 2-3 years
Isn't
too.
it female owned?
It is. It is. And
I like their
minority and
liquid.
female owned,
Yeah,
and
I
it's
like
been
their
really
liquid.
the stuff has been great. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. So there's a couple other things coming down the pike. Like I said, I was just in Texas, and I was there in Texas for the ABL, which is the Alcoholic Beverage Licensees annual meeting, and it was also at that time was the Texas Package Store Owners Association show. So I got a real big perspective of everybody talking about what's going on across the country, what's going on in the industry, and of course some new products and some stuff like that that were touted at the new
And weren't you
new show.
appointed? Didn't you get some other
I was
position, I guess?
I was sworn in as the vice president of off premise for the ABL, which is something I'm very proud of. They do a lot of work nationally for the industry.
Yeah, and the
And-
designated survivor, right?
And the designated survivor. But that's what I was down in Texas for our annual meeting, where I got sworn in. So I saw Mark Brown was there, and quite a few other people. Yeah, I saw Mark.
Well, we have
So-
another exciting cocktail concoction from John Hendricks, but we'll find out a little bit more about that on the other side of the break. We're going to take a quick break. Please stay tuned. It's the Liquor Talking here on WCRN. And again, you can see some stuff happening on the Facebook Live feed if that's the way you choose to.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. We got to find out what this,
imbibe
we're gonna
our-
find out what this cocktail is, and of course, when we come back, I will do the question of the show, and of course, what Kenny's been waiting for, the drink of the show.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Please stay tuned.
All right, what's the drink, Johnny? The smoky orange is the drink that you guys just got. I make 10. Zikaru Reposado,
2 ounces.
triple sec,
Mm-hmm.
agave nectar, and orange bitters.
I got a name. A Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, there you go. I like that. No, actually, that's pretty good, John. On the spot challenge accepted with limited resources that John had over at the bar. He came up with this, and not too shabby, my friend.
Yeah.
But you
good.
know what? I don't think he accounted for the biggest thing, which is untapped
Smoke.
potential.
Potential.
He may have had limited physical
Resources, but
But-
untapped potential. I
but
got to
the
tell you though,
mental-
I really like this. I really do like this Wyoming Outrider.
Agreed. What's the price point?
This is a little bit more expensive because I think they don't really make a lot of it. I would say it's around it's under 100. I think it's like $90. It's not one of their.
I was gonna guess $79.99 or $89.99.
Yeah, it's 80, I'm pretty sure it's $89.99 if memory serves me correctly.
That's
just from the
reasonable.
taste of it.
But they don't. A lot of this stuff is not produced. I think the cheapest thing they got out there is just their small batch, which is around $45.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because they're a small production.
yeah.
They're not a big production.
The Weeder
distillery.
was 69 or 79.
Well, it's just that one was a single barrel cast strength. That would define that in that too. So that'd be a good one. What's that? Notes are up on Facebook page, Julio's Liquors Facebook page. So if you want that drink recipe, John's got it already up there. Clockwork Orange. He's taking Kenny's. He's taking a cue from Kenny. It's usually not a good idea.
I was gonna say that's a death knell normally.
Yeah,
It
that's
looks like
most
a
people don't run at that
clockwork
one.
grapefruit, though, kind of.
Yeah, well, it's an orange in there. Not grapefruit. It's
It
an
looks
orange.
pinkish in mine.
No, it's probably John did something to it. It was a dark orange. He said
Blood
yeah.
orange.
It wasn't a blood orange, but it was close.
Scicely. It's from Scicely.
All right, we're coming back, I suppose.
Ish.
Oh, now this is 10 seconds. All right. So I got the drink of the show. I'm gonna start pouring.
It's
that.
not going in the coffee mugs.
Oh, I'll put it in the coffee mugs.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I can do a tiny amount.
That's Kenny. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to It's the Liquor Talking right here in WCRN AM 830. During the break, I just poured everybody the drink of the show.
But it hasn't been announced yet.
It has not been announced yet. And
So
actually,
I'm happy to tell you that it is actually a special edition of Hirsch.
Unsung hero of Hirsch. This is what we would call a double oaked barrel, single barrel from Hirsch. And I was going to read off of this, but I think it's slightly different on the finished product. This is called Derby Day. This was picked as the horses were completing the run of the roses. We were picking this whiskey, and so we thought it would be
because we were drinking during the Derby.
Because we were
And
drinking
you're
during the
like,
Derby.
well, we should get some of this stuff.
Yeah. So this is a mash bill of 72 corn, 13 rye, and 15 malted barley. I think it ended up being 7 years, 5 months old. And the ABV on that one, Randall,
Is where
should be on the front and the
Yeah,
bottom
yeah.
there.
114 100 well, they have
19?
the proof thing on there.
Yeah, is it 19?
I
me see.
can't remember. 117.2 or something like that.
117.2. You get it right on the nose, buddy.
So
proof.
116 would be what?
Not
58. So 50, roughly 50.
I can't go by because we're trying it off we're trying it off our sample.
But
a little
the
bit loud.
actual, not what was in the bottle, but yeah. So, and part of the reason that happens is that you get the sample, and by the time they bottle it, it can be slightly different, or
Right.
yeah. But because there's a difference in the age between when we select and when they actually bottle it.
Kevin Aslan, who's the barrel master, blender, and everything else out there at Hirsch, sent us all the barrel samples for this one once we had picked it. He said, here's some stuff to drink. So I figured we'd just open up this rather than open up a bottle, because they are for sale now. And I will tell you, if you get it right now, you can get it online. Hopefully Cousin Vinny will throw it up there on the Facebook page, but you can come in and get them too. If you get it online, you also get, while supplies last, you get this Hirsch bag with them. And it's usually going to be $115 a bottle. It's it's $99.99 today. Just came in. And you can get a bag while supplies last, and that $99.99 only lasts through the weekend. So
yeah, that's a pretty
nice
heavy
one.
duty little tote kind of thing. It has a zipper on the top.
Yeah, this was
It doesn't have a zipper on
it has a zipper. It has a zipper. It has side
that's a good
pockets.
contraband.
It's got a liner and everything. So it's a really nice bag. Hirsch had given these for us. We just decided that we should go with our new. Well, I
May I
get
see
something.
that?
Yeah, of course you can. Hold on.
Yeah, he was really after the thing that was in it.
I know. That's why
I'm thinking there was a
Oh.
bottle, right?
No, he wants to see because he's looking for new gym bag.
Yeah, you just lost this one.
Well, take that one. Take that one right there. You got it, Kenny. I'm not going to keep it out of you. But what do you guys think of the drink of the show?
I haven't tried it yet.
Oh,
we
we'll
didn't do a
start
toast.
Oh, yeah.
Well, while he was
Well-
yapping, I tried it already. So
Yeah, you did.
yeah.
Yeah. What'd you think?
It was good. It's got a really nice wood finish to it. That double oak kind of kicks through, and it creates like kind of a
Oh,
sweetness
man.
that's almost like a secondary
Yeah.
blast of flavor that kind of comes through.
And it's not one note. There's still like,
I see the bag again. I'm going to put this in
yeah,
there and walk out.
give him the bag. Here. Give
Nope.
him the bag. Here you go.
It's early. I'm out.
Wow, he's gone.
Yeah.
You can't even keep him. This is the only reason he was here, Randall.
I know.
Just so you know, he only likes you for your whiskey.
He
I
absconded.
will work for free premiums.
There you go.
Yeah.
But like,
But
that just came in. I think that's going to go
Right, right.
really, really
So
well.
whether you get the bag or not, that's a special bottle of whiskey, and I think it's pretty
That mash
great
bill is a
tasting.
famous mash bill. If you know, you know. I'm not going to say anything more about it, but it's a famous mash bill. And this is
Can you text it to me?
7.5.
No.
I will tell you after the show. It's 7.5 years old too. So
Because Hirsch can source their whiskey,
right. And then what they're doing
and
is
then
like
the people
rebarrel.
who sell them the whiskey aren't necessarily interested in diluting their brand.
Yeah.
So
They
You
don't.
know,
they
if
don't
you
have to-
know, you know, but if you don't, you're
Non-disclosure
still going to
rules
get
are
a great
fine.
whiskey, right?
Yeah,
Like, you don't
exactly.
have
Well,
to know.
that's it. You don't have to
enjoy
know.
it.
You can just try it and try it. And that's what's really great when we do these things. There is a bottle that John has open. So after the show,
Yeah.
Frisky Whiskey has it on the Frisky Whiskey wagon. You can actually try this before you buy it.
How much is left, John? Honestly,
Zero.
yeah.
0.0.
Once you get an ability to taste this, like I was saying, regardless of the bag or not, it's pretty.
It's really
pretty
good.
delicious.
It's really called Derby Day, and it's by Hirsch.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, we've been doing a lot of stuff with Hirsch over the last couple of years. We have the Older Boulder Rarer, which is a micro batch we're doing. The first part of that is almost gone. We got to buy this. We got to bring in the second part of that that we've been doing with them. But they've been sort of like what we call shelf gems. There are things that everybody's not clamoring for, but once they taste them, they're sort of like, oh boy, that's really good. Kevin's doing a great job there. Yes, sir.
I would just like to say that I may
Yeah,
have
just
some
give him this.
I may have some recency bias here,
Yeah.
but this is the best drink of the show I can remember.
No, really, it's really good. I mean,
This
that's that.
and
Yeah.
with the bag.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all come down here.
Please
Listen, well,
stay
I'm going
home
back from
because
Texas,
we won't
y'all.
have- yeah,
You went to Iceland. What did they say in Iceland? Skull? I don't
it
know.
really is a solid. I
No,
mean,
they say
like,
drink
it's-
Brimavin.
Yeah, yeah. It's solid, right?
right. And the other thing is that it's hard to describe. Like, you're listening to a radio show where we
Correct.
talk about whiskey, right? So you don't get to taste it. We have studio audience people here who are definitely
She's getting a bottle.
just like,
I'm
drank
leaving
all their
right
drinks.
now to get a bottle.
But when I tell you this, that as you taste it, it has like kind of like an unfolding flavor that reveals itself partially through the taste. That's not, you don't hear me saying that a lot.
A lot.
That's not
It's what we call a
BS-ing.
thinking person's
This
whiskey.
is
There's a lot going on.
excellent, high quality whiskey with a secret of
Yeah.
where it's from. That if you can figure that out, it's an extra bonus because you're not going to be disappointed with that information
But they're
if
they're
you can
call-
figure it out. But we're not going to be the ones.
Yeah, but they're calling it double oak because what they're doing is they're rebarreling it.
Right.
So you're getting that a new oakiness to add it on, but it's young. It's a virgin oak barrel that they're putting it into. So it's got this great like explosion
Yeah.
of flavors with all these different nuances.
And then
It's
even as the
fantastic.
finish fades, you're getting like kind of yet another. So an extremely complex whiskey will kind of like unveil itself over a period of time. It doesn't.
Right,
It's
exactly.
not just that big blast of initial and singular flavor. So
And
yeah.
as you have this in the glass, if it lasts that long in Kenny's glass, you'll notice that it'll start changing too.
There's a hole in his mug, I think.
Yeah, I think there is. It's on the
It's a
top.
top,
It goes
yeah.
into his. It
Big
connects
hole.
directly
Large
to his mouth.
hole.
Yeah.
But that I was when we tasted this one. I have to tell you, when we tasted this one, what was that? May 4th or whatever it was. 5th.
You jumped up and shouted, "It's a winner!" And
It's a
they
winner.
thought it was the race was over, but it wasn't.
That's right.
May the 4th be with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is a really, really good one. So if you get your hands on this, and the great part is you don't have to take a chance. You can try this. You can try this before you buy it. So you don't have to. I know I saw what just happened. It just scared the junk out of you, didn't it? Kenny lost his little foamy thing on the end of his microphone. And
Yeah.
yeah, you
Yeah.
can talk. All right, don't worry about it. All right, you guys want to do the larceny question of the show?
Let's
Can we do
try
the
it
drink
out.
of the show again?
Yeah, we can do the drinking show again. That's all right.
Yeah.
I just gave you the rest of the sample, didn't Randall Anderson?
Oh,
Look at that. Oh, this is going to be a fun ending of this show. I can tell now. Johnny's already trying to clean
Trying to
up because
collect
it's like
the glass.
like
take
crazy
away
over
the
here.
things that are breakable from
That's
around
right,
Kenny.
from Kenny. All right, the larceny
All right,
question
here
of
we
the show is actually in honor of Kenny because the last time we had talked before he went to Iceland, he was in England. He was in London in particular. And so here is the question of the show.
Okay.
What London hotel bar rose to dapper cocktail fame in the 1920s and 30s? And I'll give you some
Toy
I have
list.
no
choices.
idea about this.
A, the Ritz, B, the Savoy, C, the Portobello, or C,
D.
Cartilages.
Wait, there's 2 C's.
D. It
And it's
began with
Claridge's.
Claridge's.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I have no idea, but
I have absolutely.
You can
no
answer
idea.
at home if everybody wants. If they're on Facebook, they could answer that.
I
if they
don't
want.
know if the Savoy is English bar, but I know it's kind of famous for some cocktail culture. But
The Ritz.
yeah, I don't know.
I'll take one away. It's not D.
Claridge's is famous for high tea.
That's right. It's not D. I'll take that away. So the Ritz, the Savoy, or the Portobello.
Portobello is the road that goes through Notting Hill. So I'm saying that's out.
Mushroom.
The Savoy's famous cocktail bar is called the American Bar, so that would be tough. So that leaves
Maybe
I
it's
would
London Hotel Bar rose to dapper cocktail fame in the 1920s and 30s.
I mean, I think it's got to be the Savoy, but to me, it would be the Ritz because the Ritz is the only one I can't rule out. Because
Okay.
why would they call the American Bar?
I
But
don't know.
today, it's the Connaught is the best cocktail bar in America.
Well, I know, but this is 1920s and 30s, Kenny.
In
So it's just 100
London.
years ago.
in
In
London.
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 Savoy is the only road in
I got 1 minute before we have to go to break. You
the
want to answer it
only
before
road-
that?
The only road in London where you drive on the right-hand side of the road is the Savoy entrance.
Really?
That's why it's the American Bar.
Ah,
It's
I
like an
see.
American
I
street.
understand that.
Um,
Which hotel is
It's got to
it?
be A or B. If it's C, I'd be shocked. And he eliminated D.
I'll
Yeah.
take B, Savoy.
The Savoy. What are you going to
Take
take, Kenny?
Ritz.
I think B also.
All right. You think B. Johnny? Johnny already knows the answer. It's what John goes, doesn't even think about it. Goes, no, it's the Savoy.
That's B.
Despite all your rambling,
That's
it's
right.
the Savoy.
It is the Savoy. It is the Savoy. So that's your answer. You do
Stupid
it. I
question.
just should have had John up here. You two are hemming and hawing and
Well,
everything.
we
Like John
can
just
work it
turns
out.
around and goes, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah, it's the Savoy. 10 seconds. We got to go to break.
In the American Bar.
During the break, we'll go. We get some other stuff to go through,
All
and
right. It's
I brought you guys some surprise from my
liquor.
trip.
Still talking.
Yeah, go ahead.
And we'll take a break and be back on the other side. Please stay tuned.
All right. So while we're on break, I figured you guys we would try this.
Okay.
This is Zikaru. This is we had a with Chris from Zikaru stick as he is called by Kenny. This is the barrel we picked of the Zikaru Reposado, which is a mezcal. We get the barrel. The barrel will be coming. We ordered it. The name of this one is going to be 678.
Oh,
Because
not
those
catching-
were the barrels that we had to choose from. We're number 6, number 7, and number 8, and everybody was hemming and hawing about which one we should take. So we made the decision, but we don't know if we're going to tell you which one it actually is. So it's 6, 7, and 8. No, 6, 7, 8 is the name of the barrel. There you go. Put that down to Kenny.
Not
that's yours.
Catch him if you can. What is
Catch him.
that?
Yeah, catch him if you can.
Oh, that's Pikachu. Right?
That's Pikachu. Okay, you made the cocktail with barrel 8. You're good. Oh, well, you did you? There you go. All right. So try that out. I just poured mine into the wrong thing here, so I'm going to try that. I'm going to retry this since we got it here. Let's put it this way. Chris brought us 3 different barrels. We could not lose. Each barrel was very good. I mean, Chris has been coming to see us long enough that he knows, do not give us something stupid, right? So,
Well, you have a chance that we will select nothing, right?
Mhm.
So a lot of people may
Mm.
shop out some things that they're not. I'm not saying about this brand. or
Right, no,
this
I get what you're
person,
saying.
But like they'll see like, well, maybe they'll take a bite and take one of these things that I've had problems moving at other places.
Right.
But we will turn down a
we
whiskey
we
or a
will we will
spirit that
only
don't
take with
like.
what
Yeah.
we like. So Chris knows that and brought us 3 very good barrels for us to sample. And it came down to one, but we decided to name the barrel that we chose 678.
Like a shell game.
Yeah, it
You
is. a
don't
shell
know
game.
where what one got rotated.
What'd you think, studio audience? Because she was actually here for the tasting. Did you like that one? Can you pick out which one it is? All right, she thinks it's 6. She's not sure though. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's why we tried. Johnny and I came down and retried it again the next day, all of them together. because it was very late in the day, and I usually don't pick barrels, as Randall knows. We don't usually pick barrels late in the day because so
Well, we're
many things can go
cognitively
wrong.
compromised.
We are. That goes in the morning too, but
Right.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But Zikaru is putting out fantastic product. We had the
Liquid.
Tobola. We had the only one I can't have is the what's on the mole, Pachuga mole.
Yeah.
That they make because it has nuts in it, and the process that you use probably would not protect me from the tasting of the nuts that are used.
Right. And Pachuga is a different style. I mean,
It is a different style.
You really have to be.
Yeah, this is, I believe, 80 proof.
Yeah.
Yeah, Silver 102 will be at the cart today, which is my technical favorite because I like making drinks with that one. So the 102 is not the same as the regular silver. It is a 102, and it is slightly different. They dip a little bit further into the tails on the 102, which is really good. I think it's really, really good. All right. So we're about to come back, and then we're going to get to this one because I got a story I got a story, and it's a story that needs to be told. So we'll get to this one. It really isn't. It should be. We're going to put this in. All right, we're coming back. Let's see what else we want to do.
Yeah, Zikaru has been high quality since we started.
Yeah, it has really, man. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN AM 830. We're going to try to squeeze in two things in the next segment because we are almost out of time. The first one is we're going to do is the yay or nay.
Which one means yes? Yay.
So the yay or nay this week is called D-Shot. It's got a diamond on it. It's sour blue raspberry, 24% ABV. It's vodka with natural flavors.
And a weird
We'll
Pilsner
see about
glass
that.
looking can.
Yeah, and it's very bright blue. Pass that down to Kenny.
Oh boy.
So this is
All right,
this is
now
going to
I
be a
just
yay
have
or
to
nay.
tell you that I just changed
This
the
is something
washer fluid in my car,
It's out of
and
look like that.
I cannot
that
tell the
look like
difference
that?
between this.
So this is a new product. It's just coming out. It's really
Smells
not out yet.
Very candy raspberry.
And it got pushed on me. So I said, you know what? We'll do the yay or nay, and we'll let that sort of decide. So you guys try it and see what you think.
All right, I have an opinion.
Go for it.
I am straight up naying this.
Oh God. I'm sorry, Renzo. What were you saying?
I
Nay?
think you heard nay.
Nay?
Yeah.
Nay? Okay.
I don't
nay.
think he's made up his mind yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Kenny?
Well, I
Kenny,
could say this. I would rather drink this than what Randall just put in his windshield washer.
I don't know. Maybe.
Randall uses a home recipe. You may not. You may take that back because
The
in the pitch
nose-
we're allowed to drink it.
Just on the nose, I would probably say this is a yay, but it's got something in the taste of it that's
What's the ABV?
The
Not
ABV is
enough.
24%.
Wow.
wow.
Yeah, it's up there. This is it's D-Shot. I don't even know what that means.
Maybe
It's got a diamond on the
maybe
front.
it's DS hot.
No, I don't know. What are you
Diesel.
thinking? What are you thinking on the it's sour. It's supposed to be sour blue raspberry. What do you think? No.
Wasn't sour.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's called sour
No.
blue raspberry.
And a plasticky raspberry, maybe.
Okay. What Kenny?
I mean, I got to go with Randall.
Nay. Johnny? Hell no. Studio audience? No. The correct answer today was was nay. Although the nose, it smells like blue Zarex for those of you who are Gen Xers, which actually brings
Or
back
boomers.
great memories because that's delicious. Everything past that falls flat, and it's actually not sour,
Right.
which is even
Not
worse,
sour.
right?
I mean,
Like
it
you told
has
me
a
it was you
candy
told me it was
nose.
going to be sour,
Is that
and
a
it's not.
glass or a plastic
It's
vessel?
plastic with a
plastic
wrap.
with the aluminum top.
With a wrap. Oh my god!
Yeah, it's a
And then it
filter.
has
It's a
the
filter
finishes
sleeve.
has that weird sort of cough syrup sort of flavor to it. It's bad all around. Sorry, whoever gave me that. We call them like we see them. All right.
Well, this has always been a segment where we kind of like say, would you recommend this to somebody? Or if somebody came in and asked, hey, I'm thinking about spending some money on this, yay or nay? Well, that's the point.
Yeah, that's the point.
We've taken the hit for you, the
Right. So
listener
that you don't
and the
have to
consumer,
drink this.
so that you know before you drop your money on
D-Shot
that.
is a nay from us. I mean, but here's the deal. We always try to look for redeeming qualities
Right.
because it might be like, oh, it's not for me, but it's exactly what they say it was going to be, and therefore it's sort of like it could be like a yay for you. I don't really know who's jumping at this and why they would jump at this, and I know I wouldn't want them to be my friend.
Right.
So-
To re-say what Ryan was
Hang
just
on.
said.
Hang on. I just want to say I'm reading the label and this is a product of Moldova. So maybe this is the biggest thing in Moldova,
Yeah, it could be.
but I
Which says
can't-
something about Moldova.
I'd
Well, I
hate
mulled
it.
over it and I thought this is not good.
you mulled it over.
Yeah.
Moldova, over.
Anyway, I think that the way that that I would say that is that we have different tastes, but we also can recognize that there are things that other people like that I
Right.
might not like. That's not going to generate a nay. It's not based on my opinion.
No, it's not.
I'm trying to think like, is there redeeming quality?
Run for Z Hills
Right.
away from
Okay.
B-Shot. That was probably too harsh, but I'm sorry, but I call him the way I see him. All right. So the next one is a Gen file, which is going to turn into sooner or later is going to turn into a lawsuit of the week.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys saw this, but mislabeled as energy drink. So High Noon, and it's actually better than I originally thought it was. High Noon ended up in Celsius. And by the way, they should change the name of this product anyways. Celsius Astro Vibe energy drink. Because it sounds a lot like
Yeah.
another product that's Astra something, but not Astra Vibe.
Well,
And I would have left.
combined two things.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Astra and Vibe that
Yeah.
are probably got.
Yeah. So anyways, they filled these cans of Celsius Astro Vibe with High Noon. And I'm like, first of all, how the hell does this happen? And where is this sold? But here's what I thought. I thought they actually just filled the cans and the cans went out for distribution. Here's what actually happened is the place that makes the cans actually makes both cans, and the cans got mixed up with the High Noon cans. So when they went through the line to get bottled or canned, I should say, they were all filled with, of course, High Noon. And then they
So it
went
was
into the
alcohol in an energy drink
right, but the energy drinks went into the variety pack
for High Noon.
for High Noon. So it wasn't like you were out going looking for an energy drink and ended up one with alcohol. You bought a 12-pack that was supposed to contain alcohol.
and
and
turned
it-
out to be a control group in a very strange scientific
That
experiment.
you would find and here's the weird part, you would find an energy drink in your 12-pack because it's the same size can bottle. The only thing is different, but they had filled it with High Noon. So
I've
I think the
just
lawsuits will not
found
be as
the redeeming quality of D-Shot.
you would never.
Nothing is
no-
going to get mixed
Stop
up with the shape of
the shot.
bottle.
That's right. So that's what happened. At first, I thought that the Celsius just got filled and was put out for anybody to sort of take in places that don't sell alcohol, blah, blah, blah. Instead, it was like you were buying alcohol, you had to be carded, you had to be all this other stuff. But all of a sudden, you got a energy drink inside your 12-pack, but that energy drink did actually contain what you had bought, which was High Noon. Does that make sense? All right.
No.
So I don't think the lawsuits will be as severe if it had just gone out into the general sort of distribution network for Celsius.
Yep.
And but I gotta say, that's a big surprise for anybody. I don't know if I'd. Okay, so if Kenny, you get a 12-pack of High Noon. You're a High Noon guy.
Only in about 4 minutes.
Yeah.
When it's
I like
High
the
Noon.
movie.
Oh, it's High Noon. I like the movie. The movie's good. But you get Do you immediately go something's wrong here when you if you get
Yeah.
one of those cans, you go immediately something's wrong here?
I mean,
I wouldn't open it.
I'm an inside baseball guy, so I would check the co-packers all have their own codes.
Right.
I would be looking at that laser jet thing and just see, does this look like they screwed up because it is the same co-packer that produces High Noon and Celsius. They forgot to switch the cans when they switched over
Right.
And it's the same size can, so it was like blah blah blah.
Same vessel. It's a different can.
It's probably
And,
robotically packed.
Yeah, I mean,
Right,
look,
like-
if they had done it that way, they would have just been the reincarnation of Four Loco,
Yeah.
which brings us to the beginning of the show.
Yeah, 'cause you know what?
Fight
I'm
four.
ticked. I'm actually ticked. It doesn't actually contain an energy drink. So the energy part of it is what I'm suing about. Because I had this, assuming that I was going to get energy, and I drank it and it was a downer because it was alcohol. So
Don't be too depressed.
But,
don't be too depressed.
You know, you were 16, so it was a bonus.
All right. In the next show, we got a couple different things we didn't get to this week that I want to go through. One is a light gin. We got to get to that, and I have some other things. The one I didn't get to today that I wanted to get to, and it'll have to wait until next week, is Princess Water. We didn't get the Princess Water.
Sweet Jesus.
Well, you get the shot instead this week. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that next week, and we're gonna talk about also. Look for on Julio's Liquors Facebook page this week. I want to start a new contest for the Dog Days of Summer, and I want pictures of dogs. And I'm working on some prize packages for that.
The animals.
The animals. Yeah. All right, Randall, you want to get us out of here?
Well, we're leaving you on a cliffhanger this week with more to follow in the next week's episode.
That's true.
But this is the end of this week's It's the Liquor Talking. Thank you for listening. Thank you for staying tuned and being safe out there during the summer and the holidays, barbecues, and all those other things.
Oh, I almost forgot. You guys got hats.
Is a big priority for us. So thank you.
I got you guys hats for my trip to Texas. We all got
Wow,
Balcones
look at
hats.
that.
There you go. Johnny, here's yours. Everybody got Balcones hats this year, this week. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. We're out of here. And I'm doing it now.
Doesn't. Yeah, it was fun.